So guys, welcome back to another video. In this one today, we're going to be chatting about the 90 rated Team of the Season Brahimi item. Now, this is another one of them cards which you can obtain for free by completing a weekly objective. If you want to get this card, all you've got to do is win 7 online single matches using 11 Portuguese league players in your starting 11. You can sub on whoever you want when the game starts, so it is a relatively simple objective to complete, and it actually doesn't take that long to do, as some people do quit at 1-0. In today's video, we'll be trying out this Brahimi item to see how it performs in actual matches. But before we get into this Team of the Season player review, if you guys could leave a like rating on the video, that would be greatly appreciated. And in the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts on this card. Will you be using this card when you get it, or will you be putting it into an SBC? When in game, I won't be using this guy as a left wing. I'm actually going to be using him as a left attacking mid in the first half of games, and I'm going to use him as a central attacking mid in the second half of games. Anyway, now we've done all the intro stuff, let's now actually chat about this Team of the Season Brahimi card. So on the screen right now are the in-game stats, and I think it's fair to say that this item does have a couple of amazing in-game attributes. In the shooting section, this guy has almost perfect attack positioning, and he's also got 90 ratings for both his finishing and long shots. Passing wise, we can see he's got a good crossing stat of 89 and really good curve of 94. In the dribbling department, this guy boasts a 99 rating for his in-game dribbling, as well as 98 agility, 92 balance and 96 composure. Physically, he's got 99 stamina, which is definitely a positive, but only 58 strength, which I imagine will be a negative. Anyway, that's enough of the numbers. Let's get into some games and let's see how this Brahimi gets on in actual matches. So for Brahimi's debut, this is what we're up against. Yeah, it's a pretty standard Serie A side. I'm really just so used to coming up against Team of the Season cards every game I played. I was kind of surprised when this team had no blues in it. So, yeah, be interesting to see how this game goes. Rafa wins the ball. Here's Henry. Finds Brahimi, who goes for the shot. Oh, wow. What a start. What a start that is. I just went for the flick-up shot, and he's volleyed it right over the keeper into the far corner. Here's Brahimi, who is sitting deep, bringing the ball out. Gets a nice pass through to Thierry Henry, who's going to return the favour. Brahimi with a nice through ball to Aaron Ramsey now. But Ramsey eventually shoved off the ball by Chiellini. And Brahimi bringing the ball forward. Cuts inside his man, slides the ball through for Thierry Henry, who surely will finish. Yes, he will. And that is 2-0. Brahimi plays a nice ball through to Thierry Henry, who should finish, but he just took too long to take off the shot. Nice play by Brahimi, coming inside. There's a bit of space to slide Thierry Henry into. Can he get the shot away? Yes, he can. And what a finish that is from Henry. And that is another assist for Brahimi. Okay, folks, there is the half-time whistle. We go in at the break with a 3-1 lead. We've definitely controlled most of the first half. I think we've had the better of the chances, but as you can see, my opponents also had some decent chances, but we've definitely been the more clinical of the two sides. For the second half, I'm actually going to use Brahimi as a central cam, just to see how he does in that role. Oh, nice bit of play there by Brahimi. Eventually slots in Henry. Has he got the strength? Yes, he has, and he will finish too. That is 4-1, the perfect start to the second half. Referee will take that full-time whistle. There it is. The full-time whistle has now blown, and yeah, that was a pretty interesting game. We dominated the first half, but the second half, my opponent really did come back. Brahimi definitely had an impact on this game, though, with his goals and assist. 3 assists on debut, which is very impressive. So a very good opening performance from Brahimi. Let's see how he does in another game against, hopefully, a tougher opposition. Ask and you shall receive. I said I wanted a tougher matchup in game number 2, and I think we've definitely got that. This guy does have some blues in his team. None of them are Team of the Season cards though, but it's still a very, very healthy looking Serie A side that we are up against. Okay, it's time for a Brahimi corner, which should go to David Luiz, which he puts away into the back of the net. And just like that, we've got the lead. Almeida gets the ball inside to Brahimi, who's got a bit of space, and he's going to get through that gap. We need to get the ball into the box now. Pulls it back. Tries to put it across the box, but sadly Brahimi was knocked and also dispossessed. Brahimi as well to take on his man. Still going down that left, Brahimi. Gonna try and whip this ball into the box, and he does so successfully to the back stick, and Alonso scores. That's a brilliant assist from Brahimi. I meant to say Antonio, by the way. So many people ask me why I use Inform Antonio. That's why. He's good for back post headers. He's not good at much else, but he's good for them. Brahimi doing really well here, looking pretty quick doing so as well. Breaking through, giving the ball off to Aaron Ramsey, and Ramsey scores, and that's free. And there is a rage quit as well. So once again, Brahimi shining in a game, picking up more assists. His passing is brilliant in game. Anyway, since we got a quick rage quit, let's get into a third live game. And in the third game, this is what we're up against. It's a very solid Premier League side which features a couple of very nice looking special items. This guy has Team of the Season Bernardo Silva, Team of the Season Doherty, and Team of the Season Digne, as well as a cannonball Toby Alderweireld. There's a chance, Brahimi with the flick up and shot. Oh, what a save from De Gea. Win that. Whee, you won a header. Can we profit off it though? Here's Brahimi. Down the left. We've been fouled, but we're going to take the play on. Oh, referee, I wanted to play on. I was getting inside the box. Brahimi to deliver this corner. Hopefully Henry can get his head on it. He can, and he scores. Brahimi getting his name on the assist sheet again. Oh, whips it in. Brahimi with a header. Oh, he's hit the post. But we've scored off it eventually. Oh, it's such a shame Brahimi didn't score that header. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was going to go in. Like, the chance just presented itself and I had to go for the volley. I really thought that was going to lob De Gea. What a goal that would have been too with his left foot. And there is the half-time whistle. So we actually going at the break with the scoreline 2-2. Despite being pretty dominant for most of the game in terms of shots and possession, as you can see, we've conceded twice. Both of them were down to me making errors with my goalkeeper. So yeah, that's my fault. Anyway, let's get into the second half and let's get Brahimi at cam and let's hopefully win this game. Here's Brahimi making a good run and then slides through a really nice through ball that Henry can get on the end of, but he's been fouled and surely that's a red card. We've got a free kick on the edge of the box. I absolutely suck at free kicks, but I'll go for it nonetheless. It's not a bad effort, you know. Good bounce there. Stay on his feet. He's making a good run too. That's a great run. That's a great run. Can we find the right pass inside? Oh! That was a pass, you know, and it almost ended up going in. Here's Brahimi, bringing the ball forward. Still going Brahimi despite pressure from Van Dijk. Puts the ball through for Henry, and he surely will score. He does! And with 2 minutes on the clock, we've got ourselves the lead back. Wow, we get the 3-2 win. That game became pretty hectic in the second half. Once again, Brahimi pulling the strings with assists. His passing, it really is brilliant. I've really enjoyed just, you know, pinging through balls with this guy. So yeah, pretty impressed with this card so far. I am going to go play a couple more games with this card though, of course. So anyway guys, that is it for the gameplay for you guys. I'll see you in a second on the summary page. Okay, so after giving Team of the Season Brahimi a bit more game time, what are my thoughts on him? Well, to be honest, I was really pleasantly surprised by this item. This card was a lot better than I expected it to be in game. Let's start by talking about this guy's pace. He's one of them players who has a really high acceleration stat, but a lesser sprint speed stat. So off the mark, he feels really quick, but once he gets going into his full stride, he doesn't seem as fast, and he can and will be caught by defenders if they're quick enough to react to him. I thought this card's dribbling was amazing. This guy in game is so agile and he controls the ball really well. This Brahimi is so easy to dribble with and he's great for skill moves as well. He's just such an easy player to maneuver, even when under a lot of pressure, the guy still dribbles really well. In front of goal, I thought this card was alright. His shots are very accurate, but they can lack power, so that's a bit frustrating. His finishing inside the box is decent, and just in general, he seems like he's a composed finisher. His long shots also will definitely test goalkeepers too. He's very one-footed when it comes to shooting though, so always try to take off shots with his stronger right foot. This card's distribution was brilliant. Brahimi's short and long passing in-game is great, and his through balls, every time he put them through, they just seem to be so well weighted for me, and because of that, he picked up plenty of assists. Positionally, this item is really good too. He makes some really good intelligent attacking runs down the wing, and when he's in a central role, he links up well with the players around him, and he makes good supporting runs. Physically, I found this card's strength to be quite inconsistent, to be honest. On some occasions, this guy seems like he actually has really good strength and he holds off would-be defenders, but on other occasions, he gets absolutely obliterated by opposition defenders. So, yeah, I found his strength to be a bit hit and miss. Brahimi's stamina in-game was very good. He actually never seemed too fatigued for me, even late into games. Aerially, this card isn't much of a threat. He's got good jumping, but his head accuracy sucks. Overall though, I've got to say, I did enjoy using this Brahimi card, and I think for a free item, it's really good. I think EA have actually been really generous with the weekly objective rewards this week. We've been given some very useful cards for free. Sadly though, I don't think I'll ever use this card again, as I've got so many good attacking midfielders in my club, but nonetheless, I think this Brahimi card is solid, and if you need a playmaker in your side, and you can fit this guy in, I think you will enjoy using him. So guys, those are my thoughts on the 90 rated team of the season Brahimi. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like on it. Comment below your thoughts on this card. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.